Today I am going to play around with the Caran Neocolor IIs in my daily sketchbook. Again, with the theme of this month, we're doing flowers. And this is the new material that I wanted to try from last time. I have not actually drawn anything with these really yet, so this is my first attempt. And they're fun. They're like adult crayons. I don't know. I think the thing about the sketchbook that I don't particularly like is the paper texture. Like, it's really smooth. And so these Neocolor IIs are kind of sliding all over. But I'm going to continue playing with these for the next 4 days. Well, I'm actually really far behind on the sketchbook because it is the 16th today and I'm doing the 13th. So I don't know, I'll probably catch up tonight and just play with them off camera. I think sometimes the camera makes me, nervous, or I don't know. I'm still not very comfortable drawing in front of a camera. Even though it's just my camera, I don't know. It just doesn't feel natural to me. So I'll probably do the next 3 days off camera. We'll see. Maybe I'll record bits and pieces. At first I was going in here trying to color in the same direction because I did a butterfly painting, or not painting, I did a butterfly drawing like that a few weeks ago where I colored the whole thing in one direction, and I thought it turned out really cool, and that was my intention going into this. Although I think due to the size, I was kind of struggling and I quickly started doing my normal outlining. So here I'm outlining and I'm trying to figure out how I can make it blend in with that same up and down motion of my shading. But I eventually kind of quit. I do like how these colors blend. I like that you can blend them on top of each other and create these layers. They tend to, once they build up, they tend to kind of smudge more. If that makes sense, kind of blend and get kind of a smudgy look, instead of if you were coloring with colored pencils and you just see those up and down lines. Oh, and then the other part of this month that I was trying to do is give the flowers personality. So I don't think I didn't do that for the last 4 days, but the previous 8 days I gave all the flowers a personality, or tried to capture some sort of emotion. So I'm gonna continue doing that through this spread just to see how it works. I feel like I'm also drawing way too small for this material because I am struggling a little bit to know where the tip of the crayon is, which is fine because it kind of gives a not so perfect blended look. I guess a good thing about these crayons are that they keep me from being perfect, or because usually when I'm drawing I'm kind of a perfectionist and I want everything to be perfect, and I think this material makes it so that I can't do that, which I appreciate because that's something I'm trying to work on, just making stuff and posting it and not just posting everything that I like. So that's one thing I'm working on throughout this whole challenge of creating and posting art every day. This is where you can tell that I kind of go back into my old ways of like shading directionally. I completely gave up on the like up and down motion. I just could not figure out how to make it work. I'll probably try again to see if I can figure out how to do it. And I was also trying to keep this within a certain time frame, so I set my timer to like 20 minutes, and that's all I wanted to spend on this. And in order for me to keep in that time frame, I tend to fall back on things I already know and things I already do instead of trying to do something new and different, which maybe I'll try that off camera, or just take bits and pieces, film just bits and pieces of what I do on the next 3 sections. But I don't know, I had fun with this though. I like layering them a lot. You're able to make things lighter and darker. Like obviously like the yellow is not going to just take over that pink. It's kind of layered to make more of like a peachy orange color, but you can still see that pink shine through. And that's something that I really appreciate with these, is that you can still see that first layer you put down, which kind of makes everything cohesive. I kind of wish I would have done that on the leaf and the stem, started everything out in that pink color, and then try to adjust the color like as if you were like painting something. I don't know, when I paint, a lot of the times I'll just put down like a solid color in the background and then paint on top of it, which can help give like a cohesive look to the entire painting because you have like that same tone throughout. So that might be something to try with these as well. I don't know, I was just having fun. I was trying to play with all 3 sets that I have, but I pretty much just stuck to the pastel set, which this is. And I don't know, I had a lot of fun. I enjoyed my time with these crayons. I do want to try them on like paper that has more of a texture to it, more of like a tooth. I think that would be interesting to see how they behave and how they work. But first, I think I need to get through this sketchbook, and then I'll try something else, because top priority of this year is to complete a sketch in the sketchbook every day so that I can move on to bigger and better things. That's all I have. I hope you enjoyed watching this. Maybe you'll pick up these crayons too and test them out. But thanks for watching. Bye.